It is now 4:30 in the afternoon and it's so hot here. Man, you see the car reports 33 degrees Celsius in the tarmac. We're down to 47%. So after 9 hours, I can show you here. After 9 hours, we spent 26.5 kilowatt hours. So that's an average of around 3 kilowatt. It's just crazy how much power we're pulling just to cool down the car. So I also checked out, we have FLIR. Okay, let me fire up FLIR. I have this thermal camera here. So we're gonna check out what it looks like in here. Okay, look here. On this side, it's not that hot because the sun is not shining on that side. So it's only 28 degrees. In the door on this side, same, it's not that hot, 30 degrees only, roughly. And here we see at the air vents, 17, yeah, around 15 degrees roughly. That's how it should be. On this side though, the sun is shining on this side, afternoon sun. You see 40 degrees on the window cover here. On the edge is even more, 45 degrees. Ooh, on the door here is 30 degrees. So this side is taking a lot of heat. What about on this side? Yeah, okay, so not too much there. But look in the back here. This is where I'm trying to sleep. So you check here. The sun is shining right into the trunk area. So it's 37, 38 degrees in the trunk. And then on the window shade here, oh, look at that. No wonder why I'm sweating. And we have air vent here where we get some airflow. So I'm gonna show you. There, you see? You're getting some cool air. That's it. We have no air vents in the back there. So yeah, this is the problem. So here's a small mistake I did last night or this morning. I didn't care too much about the sun's position, but right now the sun is over there, yeah? So it's shining right here where I'm trying to sleep. And yeah, so what I want to do is, since I'm not staying in the front of the car, we should move so that the front of the car is facing the sun. And then the back of the car where I'm staying will be nice and cool in the shade, kind of. See if that helps. Wow, I have to say the roads are very busy now compared to, look at that, traffic. These roads are usually almost empty. So yes, Corona summer 2021 for the win. Now let's see. So now I'm repositioning. I guess we can just, oh yeah, you see we can look at the shade of the car when we align it, but the sun will be moving that direction. So maybe you want to offset a little bit so that let's say, okay, I'll go a little bit more forward maybe. Yeah, so something like this. We have plenty of space here anyway. Something like this should be good. Okay. Oh man, it is 8 in the evening now. I've been camping here for almost 13 hours. But that's fine because, you know, I was getting a little bit tired yesterday and I wanted to make sure to get enough sleep. I tend to not sleep enough on these trips and then I get really tired. But now I should be able to travel all the way back home without having to take a nap again. So the car is still reported as 30 degrees outside. Wow. And okay, to finish my experiment, see, we are down to 30% now. We spent 50% in roughly almost 13 hours. So based on the stationary consumption here, we still pull 2.9 kilowatt on average. I don't know, man. This is something I just discovered now, that this car for some reason pulls a lot of power for cooling down the car. It was not like this when I tested MG ZS EV, and it was even hotter in Thailand. I was pulling only around 1 kilowatt in equally hot weather, actually even warmer weather. So that's a big mystery why the Model 3 is so inefficient in hot weather. Yeah, but okay. Anyway, I see here that the Corona summer is going on now. Look here, Muyrana. Only 3 stalls available. What? 8 in the evening? Really? Well, and look at Muyrana then. Okay, not too busy in Muyrana, but I wanted to do it as a challenge to avoid Fortum or the other. Yeah, normally I would top up over there. You see, we have, why is recharge? Yeah, 50 kilowatt. I was thinking, nah, I don't need 50 kilowatts. So I think I just have to go to the Arctic Circle now, and then I can hopefully get back here. If not, I can always top up on the 50 kilowatt to bail out. But yeah, hopefully by the time we're back there, we will get some proper speed, because now we probably have to share stall, but no big deal. It will still be faster than 50 kilowatt over here. So yes, let's get ready and then off we go. We are now at the Arctic Circle Center. This is slightly different, the shot than I will usually do. So yes, we have reached the end point as usual. And now I'm gonna show you the rest. You know, I said that Corona summer will be busy, and now you guys see it. It's super crowded here, with people everywhere, campers everywhere. Huh? I've never seen this place so busy before. You see people are walking up there, you see over there, you see on the other side, let me just show you here. On the other side of the bush there, we have more campers. There are campers everywhere, everywhere. You see these are the people, these are the cars I want to avoid, because they drive so slow. Man, yeah, I heard about this. I met one guy on the way, he was on his way to Lofoten. So, man, super busy. But, okay, so we made it here. And you know, this car averaged only 155 watt-hour per kilometer, including some motorway runs in the beginning, some 90 zones, whatever, and he made it here with 155 only. This car is freaking amazing. And it beat everything else when it comes to the time to Muyrana. So I think there won't be any other car that can, well, okay, Model S will be able to beat it or match it. Yeah, other than that, no, I don't know. But yeah, this is the first time I come up here and I can wear a t-shirt. It's around 20 degrees Celsius outside. People wearing shorts here. This is so weird to come up here, because usually when I come up here, I'm completely alone. And now I feel like it's getting a little bit too cramped here. So anyway, let's go back. We have over 1,000 more kilometers to go back to Oslo. So let's get back in the car and enjoy the trip back. We are back in Muyrana, and wow, it is so nice and hot here. Around 22, 23 degrees Celsius. I wish it was that nice and hot when I came here with wifey. It would have been so nice to go on a trip with wifey, but because you guys know, we finished the trip just 3 days ago, well 4 days now, 4 days ago or something, 4 or 5 days ago we came here and it was semi-cold. Now it's nice and hot. bad timing. But I did want to avoid traveling in the Corona time. Yeah, so that's why. But okay, so here we have lots of supercharger. I actually used one stall here that was not working, so I had to move. It's really rare case that we get something like this, but in case one stall is kaput, you can always just, wow, these faucets are so noisy. Why did it have to be so noisy? Oh, okay. Anyway, we are charging up now. We're gonna stay a while because I've decided to go for the pizza. Oh yeah, yeah. You know what? We can. I should have known this. You can order the pizza beforehand, so usually it takes 10-15 minutes to finish it. So yeah, if you plan it, you can just order it before you get to the supercharger or the fast charger. And then I always go for the same one. So you know, no Arctic Circle road trip is complete without the pizza. I think I actually had the pizza every time I got here. So yeah, the whole thing about too salty stuff, well, it doesn't apply anymore because we have slept and now we're going back. So even if I feel thirsty, I guess I just have to pee more often. Wow. Okay. Oh, look at this. Oh yeah. Nice. Let's try one slice. It's been a month since I had this juicy pizza. Nice. Oh yeah, okay, I ate half the pizza and now it's time for, remember to ABC, always buy Coke. Oh shit, I had it in my Asacrit cooler box here. It stays nice and cold. My cheat weekend, yeah. How to say, you know, this car makes more cooling noise than the other ones. The fan speed is 3 only, but you hear that. I don't remember hearing that kind of noise in the classic Model 3. So this is, I guess Tesla keeps making changes all the time. I don't think there's something wrong with this car. It's just making all this noise. Oh, look at that. You see, that's a real boomer right there. It's a Volvo something cross country, I don't know. But you can see it's a local guy because registration plate YA is from Muyrana. And then look at those lights, man. He has LED bar, but nah, that's not enough. Let's go for LED buckets. Yeah, so he's trying to hide his true identity by blocking the Volvo logo, so nobody knows what kind of car that is. Yeah, but you see, this is normal. Locals up here, they will have LED bars and lots of lights. And this guy is probably driving speed limit plus VAT, just like me. No, but in the north here, you have long, dark winters and low traffic and no street lights many places. So yeah, you want to have lots of lights so you can spot the moose. But this guy, though, he went for the extra light package. So when he fires up all those lights plus the Thor lights that he has, he will just instantly incinerate any moose or any critters on his path. Yeah, like a true boomer. You see those guys over there? They get sun in their faces. Maybe they want to do it like that. Look at me, like a boss. Oh yeah, you can get this cover from Be Good. And if you use Teslabjorn code, you will get 10% discount for the whole shop. I actually don't make anything from this. I just want to recommend the products because I like it. Oh yeah. Okay, I figured out that we can take a little tour around Muyrana. You know, I used to live in Muyrana between 1983 to 1990 roughly. So I lived here for 7 years. That was back in the days when I was a little girl. And I can tell you lots of stories about what happened here. Muyrana used to be my childhood town. I was around between 4 and 10 years old around here. So right here, I remember this. This section here, they have not changed it. It's ancient, at least 30 years old. This is cinema, and you have the municipality building here. But let me see here. This one seems new, but I think these ones are the old ones. So back in the days, it was something like this. it was like a little wall here, like a support wall, and then my mom parked her car here. It was, I think it was, I don't remember. It was some kind of van she used for selling stuff. You know, she's a merchandiser. Sorry, she's a merchant selling merchandise. Yeah, she was parked around here where the Volvo was, and you see there is a slight slope, and then me and my brother was in the car, and she had to do some business. I think it was in the town hall or something around here. And she put on the handbrake, and then my brother and I, we were playing in the car, and then we bumped into the handbrake, and then the van slid forward and then actually dipped under here. It was like a half a meter dip, boom. I don't remember what happened to the van, but I think it got into the local newspaper. Man, it is so weird to be back here. We are now at Lingam School. This is the elementary school I went to when I was 7 years old. Yeah, back in the days, you would start school at elementary school at 7 years. And I used to, wait, are these the trees? I used to climb and play in some of these trees here. And we had kids around here. Well, this is a new building I don't recognize, but this school building here seems to be the original one. I remember it was like this, and then the entrance was there. Let me see. Yeah, oh, okay, they built some add-on there. But I remember that my classroom was around here somewhere. Yeah, this seems to be original, except for that they have added some new stuff here, and they have changed some of the door, but wow. So that was 30 years ago, you know, it's so weird. You know, it's like when you go to, when you watch Back to the Future, and he went from the future to the past or the other way around, and you can see that some buildings are the same, and then some buildings are completely changed. Because I was looking for Mom's first store downtown, and I couldn't find it because they totally changed everything there. But here, it's always been like this, Lingam School. So I didn't have too many friends here because I didn't stay too long here. But I remember we even had some fights back in the old days. It was a guy, it was like, you know, like the boss. He was a little bit beefier than me, and then he punched me in the stomach, and I was like, ugh, yeah. Kids, you know, back in the days. Yeah, but those are new stuff there. I don't recognize that. But this is a dead end, so it's very quiet in here. So, wow. Lingam School. Wow. We are now near Muyrana, and you see that house down there. Yeah, I'm gonna poke on it. We used to live in that house. It's still there. It's still intact. Let me check it out. Okay, we are in public space, so we can just poke in here. That's the house. It's still there. You know, my mom bought the whole house here, and she used it as storage also. But there used to be a birch tree here that they have chopped down now. And you see, it has a little slope. So in winter, we would slide down the snow here. And, well, unfortunately, that tree is not here anymore. But there was a story that is funny. So my mom brought her cousin over here, Nawai, from Thailand, and he was a Thai boxer, you know when you do the Thai boxing stuff, and he was helping my mom with the store, but in the free time he was also exercising. And on that birch tree, the birch tree was a little bit hanging on the side, so he attached this rope on it, and then put a sack of what you call sagflis, the thing from the trees when you, yeah, I don't know what it's called, but you know, he put something in the sack there to become a punching bag, and then he put a sweater over it, so he made his own punching bag, and he was exercising on that tree here. And also over here, hey, they changed it. This one also seems to be the same as before. In this lower section here, there used to be a kiosk here, and they sold, you know, they have tipping, gambling, and they had soda and candies over there, right? And then retired people or old people, they would go there, buy some chocolate or something, buy something, and then they would stand here and look at Nawai or my cousin, no, my uncle, yeah. He would look at my uncle punch at that, kick and punch at that punching bag. And back then, 30 years ago, there was never seen something like that before. So the house is still here. It has not been demolished or anything. It seems like they just repainted it. It was in a different color before. And over here, I think this is the house. It was my class buddy. He was living here. His name was Tore. We were buddies. Yeah. We were just hanging out here as kids. So this area seems about the same as before. What about the fence? The white fence. Oh, they have changed the fence. There was a different style fence, but it's, wow, it seems to have grown a lot. Back in the days, these trees seems to be original, or I'm not sure, but back in the days, it was not so grown. It was way more clear, way more tidy here. Now we just bush everywhere. Maybe they want more privacy by letting the bush grow like this. And now we are downtown. If I remember correctly, this used to be the old market square where you can actually drive. You see, now you cannot enter here. They changed everything. And back in the days, this used to be a marketplace. And my mom had this van, yeah, the one that we crashed. She would sell Thai stuff, you know, stuff imported from Thailand on this market square. That's how my mom started her business, by selling Thai stuff from the car. But now it's just buildings and stuff. But also over here, I remember here, these ones did not change. There's a bench, there's some benches. And also I think that parking garage over there is also pretty old. So, well, it's a bit over, I mean, you can't see it, I have to overexpose it a bit. Yeah, you see those benches? So, again, back in the days, around here, I remember when I was a kid, I would pick up empty bottles. And you know, when you get punt, you get, you can collect empty bottles and then you return it at grocery stores or somewhere. And then you get money. So that's how I made money back in the old days. I would collect bottles, and I think each of them back then, you get 1 NOK per bottle. And I would collect maybe 20, 30 bottles. And there was one time I collected over 100, well, I collected lots of money. I had around 150 to 200 NOK, which is around 15, 20 euros. And there was a toy store around here a long time ago. And I went inside. What the heck? Shut up! Oh, why are people so noisy around here? But, and then I went inside and I bought Lego. I think I paid 150 or 200 NOK for Lego that I worked hard for. But then after I bought it, I felt bad for spending so much money on toys. Oh, yeah.